Hello. What's going on with my camera? I think my camera is dirty. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. I was actually putting makeup on Erica after I spoke to you. I'm on YouTube. So that's why I took a bit longer to come. But my phone screen, actually, my mom is here. I'm gonna ask her to spoil me and help me fix my phone screen, honestly. Lol, I'm joking. I'm just gonna fix it myself. I am so not ready for this life. Wait, Erica's not here. Erica, are you here? Let me prepare our playlist. I always prepare the playlist. Let me prepare the other channel. I'm gonna be playing Chevy today as our background song. Where I go in the morning. Why is the light so dark? Wait a minute. Or is it just me who's tired? No. I'm working on a background, but I'm only gonna use this background here once I finish setting it up. I'm still setting it up. So I'm gonna leave it like that for now. I want to show you guys. Coffee in the morning. Coffee, sharing. Okay, let me just reduce the sound because it might be too loud for my mom. My mom is sleeping. My mom is here. My sisters were also supposed to be here, but they couldn't make it. So sad. Okay, morning coffee. It's not coffee. It's morning coffee. Okay. Let me put the sound loud now for the PC.
There, I would recommend clinically proven products like CeraVe Flemish Control.
That sound you're hearing is Mummy Joyce dunking scones into a cup of
Okay.
very coffee.
Let me reduce a little bit more here and then increase here so I have control over the sound. Okay.
On my face in my pillow, saying sorry, I will make notes, I will fix my sleep schedule tonight.
Let's start the sound in a second. I should have used the 1 hour long one, but it's fine.
Oh, I wake up, hey, I think I might have slept late.
Okay. I don't think anyone is here yet, but I will start this live. What I prepared for the live was, where did I go? I'm so tired.
But now I just need to wipe the sleep out of my eye. I know, I won't make it out of my bed if I keep biding my time. I just need some coffee in the morning. I should have bought me, 'cause I can feel my eyelids falling. Trying to sleep, but if I take a sip
Okay,
of caffeine,
so the plan was to talk about the comments that I've been getting about my trip to South Africa and how it is to live in South Africa. So the things that I will be talking about first is that, and now I think I will try to mix it with Portuguese because most of the comments that I got were in Portuguese. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read. Some of you guys had some weird comments. Alguns de vocês tiveram comentários muito estranhos, tipo como é que eu faço o trato do visto de Espanha na África do Sul? Como assim? Eu também não sei. Eu nunca tratei visto para a Espanha cá na África do Sul. Nem sei como é que, nem sei por onde começar, nem sei como vos ajudar. Então, eu sou a pessoa errada para vos ajudar com isso, gente. Tem aqui numa outra pessoa. Eu, infelizmente, não vou conseguir vos ajudar com isso. Mas, perguntas como esta. Quero ir em África do Sul no final deste ano e gostaria de falar com uma mulher que já mora aí. Posso falar contigo em privado? Privado, como a palavra diz, is, I don't know, not private. I don't give my numbers to people that I don't know. Não dou meu número a pessoas que não conheço. Então, não sei, não me sinto à vontade. É melhor fazer a pergunta mesmo nos comentários e eu vou tentar responder, se possível. Ou mandar e-mail, acho que o meu e-mail está no meu canal. Se tu fores na minha bio, vais encontrar o meu e-mail. Podes me mandar e-mail com algumas perguntas, se eu tiver tempo, respondo, porque acredita como não. Às vezes fico assim meio que muito ocupada. Sim, faz mais vídeo em português. Muita gente está pedindo para eu fazer vídeos em português. O canal está a crescer. Nesse momento são os 527. Hoje bateu 527. Mais uma pessoa subscreveu. Muito obrigada. Eu vou tentar fazer mais vídeos em português. Por isso é que eu estou fazendo essa live também em português. Você é linda, daqui do Brasil, São Paulo. Muito obrigada. Já tem 4 comentários de pessoas que são do Brasil, muito interessado. E esses comentários não são antigos, são comentários recentes que até já respondi. Consigo ver aqui que eu meti os likes, mas decidi falar um pouquinho mais. Gostaria de saber se uma babá eterna ganha quanto aí. Eu acho que queria dizer interna. So, this comment is saying that she wanted to know how much a nanny wins here in South Africa. I never worked as a nanny, so I wouldn't know how much a nanny works. Nunca trabalhei como babá interna ou externa, nunca trabalhei como babá. Cuidei filho de outras pessoas, sim, mas foi tipo o filho da minha professora, porque minha professora me pediu para cuidar do filho dela, assim, tipo, nem bem cuidar até. Só controlar, ficar com umas horitinhas, e eu fiquei, cuidei dos meus sobrinhos, tipo, priminhos pequenos que estavam aqui no tempo, mas fazer por dinheiro, fazer tipo, para me pagarem, nunca fiz. Então não saberia responder esta pergunta, infelizmente. Ok, da África do Sul tem voos para o México? Quanto custa? Acredito que tenha. Isso foi quando? 7 dias atrás? 12 dias atrás. Acredito que tenha sim, mas eu não sei quanto que custa. Nunca fui para o México, nunca pensei em pesquisar e procurar saber se tem voos para o México, então não saberia responder. Vai no Google, pesquisa no Google, vai na... Não, escreve só voos do México pela África do Sul. Eu honestamente não sei. O que eu faço aqui é tipo viver. Não viajo, então infelizmente se eu te dar uma resposta, é a resposta que eu vou pesquisar agora no Google ou no ChatGPT. Então acho que é uma coisa que também consegues fazer. Então infelizmente não consigo responder esta. The next question, a próxima pergunta é, tá difícil, it's very difficult for me to speak in English and in português. Está difícil falar em inglês e em português. A maioria das perguntas são em português, daqui a nada vou fazer essa live só em português. But let's try, hope with me, bear with me. Hello, Erica, how are you? Welcome, thank you for being here. I feel like you're the only one here, but let's act like there's more people here. Okay. YouTube is a bit annoying because I can't hear my songs properly because of the ads. It's like I'm almost paying for YouTube Premium. Almost. I think I'm gonna give up on Netflix and pay YouTube Premium. Anyways, let's continue answering the questions because this past couple of weeks, actually, I got so many questions. Ok, a próxima pergunta é: bom dia, minha vida. Eu estou pensando vir aí. Olha, o meu português não é bom, mas eu gosto de português também. It's me, the Holy Spirit, and my angels. That's true. Honestly, the Holy Spirit lives here and I like it. That's fine. Ok, bom dia, minha vida. Eu estou pensando em vir aí, mas também quero fazer curso de inglês e uma casa para morar. E quanto é o aluguer de um quarto? Gente, comecem a escrever essas perguntas. Muitas vírgulas, muito i. Tipo, tão complicado, tive que ler isso na minha mente antes de responder. Ok. Bom dia, minha vida. Eu estou pensando em vir aí, mas também quero fazer curso de inglês. Estás a pensar em vir aqui? Ok, good. Mas também quero fazer curso de inglês. Ok, good. E uma casa para morar. Ok, good. E quanto é o aluguel de um quarto aí? Só para chegar na pergunta do aluguel do quarto, custa muito. Fomos tipo bom dia, minha querida. Para chegar no aluguel do quarto demorou, mas prontos. Depende do sítio onde tu vais ficar. Se vais ficar tipo no centro da cidade, dentro de Cape Town, tem o seu próprio preço. Se vais ficar numa casa partilhada, se... depende de muitas coisas, mas eu posso dizer que se vais fazer um curso de inglês e se calhar a maioria das pessoas ficam em Cape Town, vais e queres ficar num quartinho pequenino, vais pagar por aí 4 mil e alguma coisa. Se vais ficar numa casa partilhada, se tiveres sorte, és capaz de encontrar um quarto a 3 mil e alguma coisa. Se queres um estúdio, tipo um apartamento de um quarto e sala, vais estar a pagar mais ou menos 7 mil, quase 8 mil. Então, prepara o bolso. Então, depende, tem muitas coisas, mas podes ir pesquisar no Property 24 e vais encontrar tuas respostas lá. Erica, friend, sorry. I was just going through the questions because one of the bullet points that I did was to answer the questions that people asked me the past 4 weeks. Então é isso que eu estou fazendo agora. That's what I'm doing now. But if you have something to say, friend, let me know. If you have any suggestion, if you want to hear something, I already spoke a little bit about. I didn't. I cut to the questions. I'm gonna go back. I'm not even following my own bullet points. Anyways. Ok. Olá, posso ter o teu Instagram? Eu desativei meu Instagram, então não tem como ter o meu Instagram, mas eu estou a pensar em baixar o Instagram outra vez. Ok, e acho que isso são todas as perguntas que tem de 3 semanas atrás. Tem perguntas de 1 mês, 2 meses atrás, mas já respondi nos comentários. Podem ler. Ok. É bom que terminamos com essa pergunta do olá, posso ter o teu Instagram? Porque eu queria falar sobre isso. Queria falar sobre o porquê. Estou a pensar seriamente em parar de tocar essa música, porque esse YouTube com essas coisas está me fazendo confusão. Anyways. Alright. Mas deixa eu vos contar um pouquinho do porquê que eu desativei o meu Instagram, ou porquê que eu acho que eu desativei o meu Instagram, e o porquê que se calhar não vou voltar no Instagram. Mas eu vou fazer isso em inglês primeiro, depois vou fazer em português. Meu português é muito esforçado. I don't like speaking in Portuguese because I feel like I'm forcing myself to speak in Portuguese. Erica, if you're still here, by the way, should I continue with this wish for my birthday?
Think of something to say.
Wait. Okay, wait, sorry. I thought it was a little bit high. Now, because I liked it, eu gostei muito. I liked how this thing is looking and I don't want to take them out for my birthday. I want to keep them for my birthday. Tá bom? Volume, tá bom? Thank you. Better, thank you. E agora espero que aquelas primeiras coisas correram bem. But I am planning in leaving this for my birthday. And my mom saw it and she was like, yeah, don't take it off. I was thinking like, oh, maybe it's like too early for my birthday, but I don't know. I really am feeling this thing. I don't know why I'm feeling them, but I'm feeling them. And I don't want to take them off. So now I want an advice. Should I like unbraid it and just go with my natural hair? Or should I keep them for my birthday? I like them. I'm just gonna make something cute, obviously. Anyways, I like it. But okay, let's talk about why I decided to deactivate my Instagram. Are you going to at least level the braids? Girl, that's the fun of these braids, is how uneven they look, you know, and that's what, I don't know, it's giving. It's giving. I don't know. It's not giving for you. Some are shorter than others. I know, like this is short, this is like super long, this is short. But I don't know, I feel like this is the charm of it. This is what's making the braids like, I don't know, making the hair voluminous, and like, I don't know, I feel like this is what's making it cute, because it's like it's a bob, but it's like a very uneven bob, if I may say. Oh, I forgot. Someone told me to advertise when I go live on my WhatsApp, and I'm already live. If I leave, this live will end. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna advertise on my WhatsApp anymore. Some are shorter than the others. Okay, but yeah, tell me if I should leave it or not, Erika. So let's go back into the why I deactivated my Instagram account. It's very complex, low key. The thing is, I wasn't feeling the satisfaction. Is it the satisfaction that I used to feel when I went on Instagram? If I wanted to post something, sometimes things would go in my head like, oh, what if I post this and people um would say that, or like people would think, I don't know. I always kept on thinking about what people will say, or what people will do, or how people would react to the post, even though I'm not posting anything scandalous, or even though I'm not posting anything like, I don't know, anything that would make people want to talk. I wasn't doing that. But in my head, I was just like, who's watching? What if they're judging? I never used to think like that, but for some reason, I started thinking like that. And that was one of the things that made me want to deactivate. Then I started having major FOMO. Like, I didn't know I was having FOMO until one day, my friend Jade said, oh my goodness, I feel like I have major FOMO. I always want to do this, or I see something, I want to do that. And I was like, no, I don't think you have FOMO, friend. Then I stopped to think, and I was like, the things that she said, I resignated, because low key, high key, I also feel like I have a little bit of FOMO, because it's like when I see something on Instagram, now that I'm financially quote unquote independent, or like I don't have to give anyone explanation on where my money is going and how I'm using my money. I feel like every single thing I see people doing or people having, I want to have it. And when I don't have it, I feel sad. I'm like, oh, why can't I afford to pay this? Or why can't I afford to buy that? Or like when I see like other people supporting their favorite creators, I also want to support my favorite creators like Kayla Kim K, or Amanda DuPont, or let's say DKDKT, VKPC, because like I literally was like, oh, let me also send super chats, or let me buy the products, let me like be more active. This is what it means to be like a good like subscriber, follower, supporter, or something like that. But then I need to think that I have priorities, and I need to think that I shouldn't be spending money like that, you know. There's still like a lot of things that I have to be doing with my money, and I don't have money to be spending it just like that, you know. I'm not balling, I'm not making money like that. I need to be saving for my education, I need to be saving for my life, to build a proper decent life. But I started having major FOMO, you know. And I decided something is wrong with this Wi-Fi. I feel like my Wi-Fi is slow, because I feel like I get old comments. The grades are not giving me anything. Yeah, you see, I feel like my Wi-Fi is slow, because when I read the comments, it's like I'm done talking about that, but people are still talking. Oh, Erica. But yeah, so I started having major FOMO, and I was like, yeah, this is not healthy. That was the second reason that came into my head, but I was like, no, maybe. Oh no, it's just you, okay. Erica, catch up, girl. Can you see my eyes red? I haven't slept since yesterday, been awake since yesterday. But anyways, so that was like the third point that I was like, ah, this is not a big deal, it's not a big deal. So then, um I don't know, like, I was trying to piece a couple of things together, and I couldn't piece those things together because of the things I was seeing on Instagram, like specific people's posts and like specific activities happening on Instagram. And I was just like, this is not helping on my growth. This is not helping me put things together. I feel like, I also feel like that. I can see they are a little red. Thank you. Thank you. True, true. So I was just like, okay, I think I've been talking about it since the very beginning of the year. I feel like even you, Erica, I've been telling people like, I don't feel like Instagram. I feel like Instagram is not healthy. I feel like Instagram is just making me waste time, because I sometimes just waste time on Instagram. If and I started comparing myself, like, what am I doing with life? Why I never did that, but I started noticing, or maybe I'm just aware of that. Maybe I used to do it, but I wasn't aware. But I became aware of like me comparing myself to other people. So then I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna delete Instagram. I'm gonna delete Instagram. Then I keep on telling people I'm gonna delete Instagram or deactivate. My friends started deactivating their Instagrams. Shade to Jade, because I was telling Jade I'm going to deactivate. She's like, don't deactivate it, don't deactivate it. She deactivated it. I was like, even Jade has the courage to just deactivate it tomorrow. Like, what's happening with me? And then who else? Was it my cousin who was here? I don't know, somebody else deactivated it. I was like, what am I still doing here? Bro, leave. But anyways, I still was like, nah, maybe I'm just seeing things. So I decided to like hold on a little bit. And then I went on YouTube. I even did a whole story time on this, guys. I even did a whole story time on this, but I never posted it because it is Alina. If you know me, Erica, you know me, so you obviously know that. Yeah. So I went on YouTube and I saw this guy talking about the 10 reasons why I deactivated Instagram and how my life changed since I deactivated Instagram. And I was like, wow, if this is not God or the universe telling me, girl, maybe you should deactivate Instagram, I don't know what it is. I did not. After that video, I was like, yeah, I'm going to deactivate Instagram. I wanted to do an announcement, be like, okay, guys, I'm gonna deactivate it. I was like, I'm doing an announcement to who? It's like me saying, okay, guys, I'm going live, and there's literally like two people watching right now. Who am I announcing to? To my friend Erica. Hey, Erica. But still, I was like, people won't care if I deactivate or not. Although some people do care, like my friend Erica right now watching. So I was like, okay, fine, let's just deactivate. I deactivated it, and until now, I kid you not, I don't miss Instagram. I don't miss Instagram. I don't have the drive to be like, I want to download Instagram. Like I love YouTube. Every single time I delete YouTube because of space, I make sure to make space on my phone to download YouTube again. That's an addiction. I actually have to see this. I actually have to see this because I spend too much time on YouTube also. But with Instagram, my phone is full. I was just telling my friend Erica, and I did not feel like making space to delete Instagram. I was like, Instagram can wait. I'm not even in the mood of being on Instagram. So, anyways, Erica, let's read your comment. It happens to all of us. I also used to compare myself, but I just mute people. I only see the motivational pages, food, and other stuff. If I go back on Instagram, I feel like that's what I'm gonna do. If I go back on Instagram, that's what I'm gonna do. But anyways, that's the story about how I actually deleted Instagram, and I don't think I'm gonna return anytime soon. The plan was to return once for my birthday, so I can like post my birthday and stuff. But anyways, the second thing I wanted to talk about before we go back to the South African topic is maladaptive dreams. Have you, like, Erica? I'm sure you hear about that. Have you ever heard of this name, maladaptive dreams? Because oh, when I realized that, I was like, is Alina change? Is Alina change? Like, you have to change. This is like, it's like it was for me. Just keep on sending them. Keep on sending them. I will check it out one day when I delete my when I download my Instagram again and I activate it. But anyways, going back into maladaptive dreams, Erica said, no, I haven't. Girl, you know how I'm like, oh, I'm always daydreaming, oh, the Lulu this, the Lulu that. This is actually a real thing, and it can actually be a little bit of a disease. And if you're not really aware of what you're doing, maladaptive daydreaming. Oh my gosh, wait a minute, because I feel like I prepared, but I can't find my note. Maladaptive daydreaming. Let me tell you guys what maladaptive. So maladaptive daydreaming is a mental health issue where a person daydreams excessively, sometimes for hours at a time. Maladaptive means this type of daydreaming is an unhealthy or negative attempt to cope with or adapt to a problem. I never understood how come I would stand. This mainly started happening since I moved out and I started living alone, 100% alone. Since I moved to this place, I would stay in one spot. I kid you not. I would stay in one spot for 30 minutes thinking I'm doing something, but in my head I'm daydreaming about all of these things. And I also did a video on this, a short, but never posted. It was actually supposed to go to my Instagram story because it was when I had the realization of what. By the way, I'm self-diagnosing myself, but I feel like it's probably I probably have a little bit of that. But yeah, anyways, I would stay in a place for 30 minutes, and I wouldn't know that it's 30 minutes. I'm singing, I'm dancing, I'm living in a whole world, and I have a pen and a paper. Maybe I was supposed to study or I was supposed to write something. I was in the process of doing something, and suddenly it's either the alarm rings or it's either I just get out of it. I'm like, oh my gosh, wasn't it 11 a.m.? How come it's already 11:30? And I feel like it just started growing and growing and growing. And I was just like, and I just started like normalizing it. And I started feeling like, oh, this is normal. Like I'm just daydreaming, you know. I'm like, it's nothing. I'm just wasting my time daydreaming. But no, this is actually something that I actually want to check out and I actually want to talk to like someone who understands or a professional about it, because suddenly out of the blue I started like talking to God. You know when you pray and you talk to God, right? And I was like, why do I waste so much time talking to myself and daydreaming? It's like I'm creating this whole world in my head. I don't know who I said it to. I don't know if I said it to you, Erica, or if I said it to, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I talk to so many people. Like my too many people are 5 people, but like it feels like too many people. But I told someone that um sometime I told someone that sometimes I feel like I live in the Sims. I feel like I'm the Sims and this is not real life. I don't know if it's the fast pace of how everything is happening, from coming from Angola and moving to South Africa by myself by bus. You know, I'm a scaredy cat, but nothing happened to me. And then going from living at a shared house with you, Erica, to moving to another house, like a small flatlet by myself, and just like being by myself a lot. I started thinking that, oh, maybe this is a dream. Maybe I will wake up and I'm back in Angola with my family. It's actually not real. It's not happening. And yeah, that's what I started doing. And when I came here, the dream or the reality became even more like a dream. It's like I got a better job, a job that pays me well enough to afford this place, and I have a bigger place. And it, thankfully, yo, let me not jinx myself. Ooh, Jesus, please keep on blessing me. Let me not jinx myself. But like, I started thinking, is this really happening? Because also, why am I, even though it's happening, why do I feel, I don't know how to explain it. I would feel stuck and then I would just feel like, I don't know, I've been living too much in my head. And I kept on praying about it, praying. And that's why I also like decided to leave social media a little bit, because like maybe I'm becoming deluded because of social media. And I decided to leave because of that. But still, it was happening. So I prayed. And then one day I was going on YouTube and suddenly, yo, guys, I even saved the video. I think I'm gonna do a whole video on this for my YouTube channel. Maybe. Don't quote me on that. I was already doing it, but I didn't finish. It's still in my archives. But like, yeah. So I suddenly got this thing, maladaptive daydreaming and the angel of something, the angel of, I don't know. Let me type here. So I was like, yo, okay, so this is a real thing. I'm not the only one. And people on the comments, they were talking about it. People like, oh my gosh, this is also me. Blah blah blah. I spent hours and hours just talking to myself, dancing, blah blah blah. It was a whole thing. But anyways, maladaptive, maladaptive. Wait, I wish I did this on the computer. So don't charge, don't cobrar. I think next time I'm gonna try and do this live on the PC, so it's easy for me to share what I'm seeing. Yeah. So maladaptive daydreaming by which one is the one that I watched? The ones that I watched are not even popping here. Maybe they knew that I watched it already. Anyways, okay, the spirit of fantasy and how to overcome it. Maladaptive daydreaming. That's the name of the video, and it's by Fate's Consecrated Space. I'm gonna send it to you, friend. I'm gonna send it to you, Erica. Like once this live is over. But yeah, this video just pop up. Like the spirit of fantasy and stuff. I was like, ooh. I feel like God sometimes tries to speak with me and he can see that I don't listen to him. So he was like, you don't listen to me, you listen to YouTube. Before ever on YouTube, let me respond to your prayers or let me respond to your questions through YouTube. Because when I started questioning social media, suddenly so many videos, I quit Instagram, I quit TikTok for blah 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 blah. Next thing I was like, why am I always overthinking and daydreaming? He gave me an answer. This is not overthinking, this is not dreaming, this is maladaptive daydreaming. Okay guys, I'm being too deep on this. Anyways, let's stop here. Let's do um let's go on to the next topic. But yeah, this is a real thing and I wanted you to be aware of it. Now that I'm aware of it, at least I'm working on like not doing it as much and staying away from like just daydreaming for hours and hours and hours. Now, okay, let's go back to answering questions about living in South Africa. Important questions that people asked too many times. I answered the random ones. Now these are the main important ones. How to get a job in South Africa? It's difficult if you're a foreigner or an Angolan, because most of part of the people that want the job are Angolans, and you don't even speak English, because some people are like, I don't speak English but I want to live in South Africa and work. It's really difficult, but I will tell you the basics. Write a CV, make sure you have experience, go to SARS and create a SARS number and just start applying. Apply to where you want to work at. Don't be ex- don't be expecting that to be hired, but try, just try. You know, someone was actually like, can I work as a waitress? It's easier for you to get a waitressing. I tried, I didn't get it. I went to Wimpy, Nerika. When we went to Strand, I went to Wimpy. I went to so many restaurants. I didn't get in, but that's me. Maybe that's not my path to waiter. You know, it could be your path. So try. Where to find places to rent? Property 24, private properties. I don't want to say anything else because the other ones are not trustworthy. Country is not trustworthy. This rent uncle yo, I need to use this yo. If like I don't even say yo when I'm teaching, so telling lose the yo. But yeah, so I almost got scammed from uncle something. So just property 24 and private properties, because I got this place that I'm now from private properties, not even property 24. I found it at private properties. 1 second please. My lipstick. Yeah, my lipstick was smudging. Yeah, so where to find places to rent? Yeah, that's what I said. Cost of living. Erica, please leave it in the comments as well. How is the cost of living in South Africa? I feel like this is something that I need to research. And that you also need to research, because I feel like people live differently. My cost of living might not be the same as yours, but also I'm sure there's a statistic somewhere on Google. I feel like if we go to Google and be like cost of living in South Africa, Google will give us a like accurate answer of how much it is. Personally, I don't know how much is the cost of living in South Africa, but it's high. It's not cheap. We have to be honest. Um, what's that? Medical aid is flipping expensive. Yo, medical aid is so expensive. I'm almost giving up on my medical aid, although I just started, because when they deducted me, the debit order came through. I was just like, yo, okay. So yeah, cost of living is high. We're getting a visa to another country through South Africa. Is it possible? Yes, it's very possible. How? I honestly don't know. It depends on the country that you're going to. It depends on how much you have in your bank account. It depends on a lot of factors that only you would be able to understand and know. I haven't tried. That's why I don't know how to give you this answer. Go to VFS. That's where we go to do visas. I go to VFS. Do you go anywhere else? If you go anywhere else, let me know. But go to VFS. Learning English. Learning English. Nowadays, I feel like it's low-key weak. Like most of the schools that I knew shut down. But I do know that in Cape Town there's still like a lot of schools. So maybe it's just the ones that I know that shut down. But I'm sure that in Cape Town City, no, I'm not sure, I'm certain, I'm 100% sure that in Cape Town City there's still quite a lot of English schools. And learning English in Cape Town is really good. I know people that came from Europe, I know people that came from other countries. I know people that came from the Netherlands, if I'm not mistaken. I met someone that came from the Netherlands or Italy, and they were like, "Oh no, we decided to come to South Africa because it's cheaper and the education, like learning English, is actually good. The accent is good." So a lot of people come to South Africa, even though they have United Kingdom, even though they have Scotland, all of those English-speaking countries in Europe. They still live like Europe, and they come to South Africa to learn to speak English. So yeah, it's good. Once you learn here in South Africa, it's good. Is it cheap? I don't know. I feel like everything is just spiraling. I feel like everything is just, so I cannot answer that. Okay, now we're done with every single question about South Africa. These are topics that I chose to do. Oh, we almost 40 minutes. I see that I'm gonna just make the live 40 minutes long, and it's like 40 minutes already, like 38, and I have like 3 topics left. I think generally the cost of living is a bit on the high side. A single person estimated monthly costs are $576.1, which is 10,000 right on the dot. Not gonna lie to you guys, this is plus minus how much I spend per month in cost of living. I kid you not, like I do earn more than 500, but I obviously won't use all my salary. And I take, most of the times when I take the monthly pay, like the thing that I need to spend for the month, like to pay rent, to buy food, blah blah blah, I always only take like 500. Sometimes I take 520. Sometimes I take like, but I never like take more than 500 per month to spend on living expensive. That's for sure. So this estimative thing, I think it's right. At least for me personally, as someone who lives alone in South Africa, and yeah, I think this is accurate, I would say. But even so, like back when we were in Woodstock, but then those were at times, Nerika. Yo, but when I was on Woodstock, living in a shared house and paying less than 4,000 for the rent, I was spending less than 500. Sometimes I'm like, now that I'm making more, shouldn't I just go to like a tiny place and like try to live off 300? Because I know I can live off $300. Been there, done that. I can actually do it again. But do I want to do it again? No. I bought furniture. I can't even go and live in a one bedroom because my furniture. I have bed. I have a couch. I have a desk. I have a dining table. I can't go back. I'll just have to like work harder to afford the life that I have now, or to maintain the life that I have now. And with that said, let's talk about living alone and being independent. Oh my gosh, it's 40 minutes though. Lower your living costs and save more. That's true. I've really been thinking about it. I've really been thinking about it. I was like, if I was able to live off $300 per month a year ago for a whole year, I can do it. I don't know why I'm trying to like live and spend so much money. If I can do it, I don't know. This is just something that I've been thinking. I might really do it. I might really do it. These days, every single thing I think I do it. Delete social media. Da, 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 da. I might go back into living off 300 per month. That's really smart. I will save money. Okay, living alone and being independent. There's three topics, but I feel like it's already 41 minutes long. I don't want to be 1 hour long live. So let's choose. Erica, help me choose. We have living alone and being independent in South Africa, or is it really worth staying in South Africa? What I like and dislike about living alone. Let's choose one, two, or three. Which one do you think is like it's better? You gotta beat yourself. Oh, it's me and you know it. No one, nobody else. No, no, baby. Easy, easy. I'm here. Okay, you replied. Is it really worth living in South Africa? Ooh, oh, this topic is so deep. Erica, tell me, is it really worth living in South Africa because you lived here? Yeah, is it really worth staying in South Africa? Let me be honest. Let me be completely honest. I can be very open minded. I can be very open minded, but I can be very tradition, not conservative, traditional. I don't know. I can be very old fashioned. Although I can be very open minded, I can be very old fashioned too. I feel like I like being rooted. So I don't want to be skipping from place to place to place, you know? Not skeptical friend. It's really like I like being like I think I told you this story, Erica. I told you that I like to know that I have a place to go back to. I don't want to just be like, oh, I left Angola. I did okay. I have a place to go back. If I go back to Angola, I have my mom's place. Yeah, free rent. Yeah, but like I want it to be something that is mine. Let's say I decide to travel around the world, like we were planning to do this year, fail. Um, I want to know that oh, I will go to Asia, I will go to the da da da, blah, blah, blah. If that doesn't work, I can always come back to South Africa. So, with that mentality in mind, and because I love living in Cape Town, for some reason I love it, even though like Cape Town is not as safe as people say. I think that maybe something has to happen to me. No, 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 no. Something bad. No, no, no. Something should happen to me. But like, because nothing ever drastic happened to me here, I would walk out like 1 in the morning, go to those BTS events, come back home safe and sound. I would like go grocery shopping. I freaking live alone by myself here. Nothing ever happened to me. Thank you, Jesus. I'm not asking for trouble. I'm not asking for trouble. Please take the trouble away. But because of that, I can't resonate with the people that say, oh, South Africa is not safe, or South Africa is not good for women, oh, blah, 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 blah. Although I know that it really isn't. The news, the things that I see, I I hate it, and I just wish it wasn't like that. And I have a spray. I actually have a gas spray that I work with, and if you, I think I show you guys, not you guys, I showed my friends. I work with that gas, and I work with this like small pen that's like very stingy, and I always look behind my back to see who is coming behind me. So, yeah, with that said, I am skeptical of living here, but I don't think it's bad. Going back to the cost of living, I wish it was cheaper. Pepper spray. Yeah, pepper spray. Mine is not pepper. Mine is like a gas. It even written gas, something gas. It's not like the pepper spray. That's why I'm always confused about that. Anyways, because of that, I feel like it's worth it. Like, I feel like if you have enough money, I feel like if you're financially stable enough, if you have the means, if you got have a permanent residency, at least like a green card, or if you have like citizenship, if I actually get a permanent residency, ay ay ay, ay ay ay, I really won't want to live anywhere else. But when you don't have these things, life is a little bit complicated. Some process that could have been easily done are not easily done. It's like a lot of money that you spend as a foreigner with visas and with medical hits that are so high. It's like it's a lot as a foreigner, but if you're passionate of living here and you think you can make it work, then it's possible. If you have a better option, if you have a cheaper option, and if you go somewhere that you know that it's literally way better than South Africa, and maybe you get better benefits of living there, then I'll say go. It's not that deep. I'm just trying to make it that deep, but it's really not that deep. Like, the one thing that I've been thinking about a lot is that the opportunity to go to Portugal has come knocking on my door so many times, and I kept on rejecting it. So now these days I'm like, why don't I just try and go visit Portugal? See how is life really there? Why don't I want to live there? Because they speak Portuguese. They do speak English nowadays. There's a lot of people in Portugal that speak English. So um just go there, see how it really is for yourself. You might just like it a lot. But because I feel like what I know is Cape Town, I feel like Cape Town is so good. Besides South Korea, I don't think I would leave Cape Town for anywhere else. I wouldn't leave Cape Town for like New York. I wouldn't leave Cape Town for any part of the USA, any part of Europe. But I would leave Cape Town for like maybe South Korea or even Japan. Because these days I've actually been liking Japan a lot. Yeah, so I would be biased and say, and find you a man. I'll find you a German man, my girl. I'll go to Portugal and then find you a German expat living there. Pinky promise. Yeah. But yes, so answering that question, I think it is, Erica. I think it's worth, like, I don't know. Sometimes in my head, I want to like, I tell myself, oh, I really want to make it big here, to show people that yeah, you can make it in South Africa. Like, even like some of my students, believe it or not, when I tell them, oh, I live in South Africa, why they were like, oh, teacher, you South African. I'm like, oh no, I'm Angolan, but I live in South Africa. Why? I'm like, I grew up in South Africa. I love living in South Africa. They go, teacher, but South Africans are leaving. Why don't you want to leave South Africa? Like, South African says that South Africa is not good and stuff. So why are you still there? That annoys me a little bit. I'm like, okay, fine. Maybe South Africans don't like it, but honestly, I don't see what they see. I don't think South Africa is that bad. Is it bad? It is, but like, look at other countries. Everywhere is bad. Anyways, 50 minutes long. I feel like we should stop here. Yeah. Conclusion is, for me personally, it's worth living in South Africa. If you committed and if you feel like you can make it work, yeah. If you feel like you will not be able to make it work, then don't. It's difficult. As a foreigner, it's difficult to live in South Africa. But I feel like if you can maneuver, find a way, work hard, and enjoy. Because for you to actually live in a place, you have to enjoy the place that you're living in. And I kid you not, here in South Africa, I rarely get sick. When I get sick, it's like a flu because of the weather. Maybe I wasn't eating properly and I got like a stomach ache, poison. Otherwise, I don't get sick, meaning that my body loves this country, all this weather. In Angola, we can easily get sick. You can get like all sort of infections. You're always having some kind of fever, maybe typhoid, malaria. Ooh. But here, at my windows are always open. Mosquitoes are flying. I literally had a mosquito bite. Look, but you won't find me with malaria. You won't find me with like typhoid, or what is typhoid in English? What is paludism in English? I won't have to, if this bite was an Angolan mosquito, I would have been at the hospital getting some drip on my hand by now. You know. So yeah, you see, even Erica, like you don't get sick easily here in South Africa. It's not the cleanest country or place in the world, and but like it's I don't know, the air here is good. Even my skin, even though I'm breaking a lot these days because I feel like I'm not exercising and eating well and properly washing. I am washing my face every day properly. Never mind, but still, like I feel like if I was eating healthy and exercising and drinking more water than I drink right now, my skin would have been clear. So because of those reasons, I feel like South Africa is worth giving it a chance. But I'm not gonna say I wanted to, but recently I've been thinking, I was like, no, let me try and experience life in other countries. I did expose myself here. Yeah, I will try life in another. No, 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 girl. I wash my face every day, every freaking day. Maybe I might not wash my hair like I literally just put like leave-in conditioner yesterday. I didn't wash my hair. I was like, I'm gonna wash my hair for the weekend, and I was like, let's just put leave-in conditioner. It's been like 3 weeks now, so I might not wash my hair as much as I should, but my face is always clean. I wash my face twice a day these days because it's hot as well, and I have oily skin, so it gets oily. Even before this live, I wash my face so I can put makeup on, and then I'm gonna wash my face again to remove the makeup. No, not debating. But anyways, that's it for the next two topics: living alone and being independent. I'm gonna talk about it on the next live, and what I like and dislike about living alone. I also like um somebody reacted with a funny face. I think it's Erica. I will also talk about it on the next Friday's live. I Yeah, Erica, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this live. Is there anything you'd like to point out, or is there anything you'd like me to talk about on the next live? If you do have something, let me know in the comments, and I'll leave it and I'll add it to my notes. Last week was playlists. This week we had a chit chat, Q&A. Next week, what should we do? I still have two topics. Talk about me. What can I talk about you? Okay, hello everybody, my friend Erica. I'll think about what can I talk about you. Okay, I'll think about a way. Oh, you know that lives, these vertical lives on the phone, um, you can actually uh, collaborate. So wait. Let's try. Let me add you, Erica. I'm going to add you. Okay. Wait. You can actually collaborate. Wait. Let's try. Wait. Start. Create a poll. No. Okay. Let's end the live by collaborating with someone. How can I add you though? Live chat, top chat, live chat, none. Oh, maybe I should do it before the live begins. But I saw an option where you can add someone to come live with you. So maybe next live I will add you. I can't find the option. Wait a minute. Anyways, I can't find the option. And you're saying no, you don't want me to add you. Okay, no problem. Yeah, next time, next live, I will do that. But for next live, I will finish the two topics I didn't talk about today. I will talk about Erica a little bit. And maybe we should share story times of back in the days, some of our juicy stories. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's talk about relationship and having crushes. Let's talk. Oh, I feel like that's going to be good. I have so many crush stories. Okay, next week I'm gonna finish the two topics I didn't speak about today that I was supposed to talk about today, and to next week's live topic will be my have my crush or having a crush relationships. That's it. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for being here today. Let's do that. Erica, thank you so much for being here. You literally joined from both your YouTubes because I see here this is the Rose photography one and then your private one. Thank you so much, girl. Appreciate you. Have a good week and happy Sabbath. Don't forget my birthday is on Sunday. I didn't even talk about my birthday, but I'm turning 26. Anyways, let's end this live. Bye bye.